armbar. I've been requested to teach the same side armbar that I do in class a lot. And what happens is right here, we're going to start side control. And there's a few ways you can set this arm up. What I need is this arm across his body. Sometimes I can come north and south. I can scoop it into the direction. You can go knee on stomach, and if they push, I come into attack. The main thing that we're trying to do here is, again, get this arm across his body, and what I want to do is reach in and cup his elbow, just above his elbow. I like to have his elbow, I like to be able to feel where his elbow is at, so I put it right at the bottom of my hand right here. And then I know where my hand's at, and I got the right position. Do not grab the gi, okay? This is going to be a cup. And I'm going to secure the elbow here. I trap his wrist with my elbow, and I trap it nice and tight. I cannot allow his wrist to move or shift or anything like that. So once I trap it, that pressure never relieves. Okay. Now, I grab the elbow. What he's going to naturally try to do is drop his elbow to the mat so I can't attack it. So what I need is the second I reach in, so if he's pushing, second I reach in, I'm going to drop down and I put my knee underneath my hand. That way my knee supports my hand. It's going to make it very difficult for him to drop his elbow. Okay, so we've got the elbow up off the mat. I've got his wrist trapped. My knee's under his elbow here. Okay, now another thing that I like to do to make it harder for him to turn into me is I will wrap this hand around, shove it across his face, and I don't want it under the chin, I want the chin. I want to turn his head. If his head's facing the other direction, it makes it very hard for him to turn into me. Boom, I'm going to push. Okay? Now instead of just automatically popping up, what I like to do is keep as tight as possible. I'm going to rotate my legs around. This leg's going to come in this direction towards his head. This one follows. This one clears the head. I like to pull nice and tight. And my knee pops up. And I want to squeeze my knees as tight as possible. And remember, like I said, throughout this whole move, the elbow never relieves. It stays nice and tight. So even as I rotate around, my elbow is tight, hand comes out, outside, squeeze the knees. Don't lay straight back. What I want to do is rotate on the elbow. So I'm going to roll towards his arm, and then he taps out. Okay, one more time. Knee on stomach, he's pushing, reach inside. I cup and lift, trap the wrist, and I got my knee underneath my hand. Cross face, legs both come around, and I pull. If you notice, this pops up super quick, nice and tight. Roll onto the elbow until he taps. Now, something that can happen right here. His wrist starts popping out, hands are ready to back up and finish anyway. Okay, that has happened to me before, and just gotta be prepared. Okay, so that's my same side armbar.